I left the light on in the hallway porch, still holding on to this flickering torch. The seasons change and the leaves turn red, while I'm still living in the words you said. The world keeps moving, a rushing stream, but I'm still caught in a fading dream. I know you're gone, I know it's true, but I can't find a way to start anew. And every morning I wake to the chill of a world that's standing perfectly still. The empty side of the bed is a shore where your waves don't wash up anymore. Oh, my soul still waits in the quiet rain, in the hollow spaces of this old refrain. Through the endless winters and the summer heat, I'm listening for your footsteps on the street. It doesn't matter how the years may fly, or how many stars fall from the sky. Though you walked away and the light grew thin, my soul still waits to let you back in. I see your face in a stranger's smile, and I lose my breath for a little while. I've kept the letters and the dried up flowers to count the minutes and the lonely hours. They tell me move on, they tell me be brave, but I'm still a captive to the love you gave. A silent ghost in a house of stone, learning how to be this alone. My soul still waits in the quiet rain, in the hollow spaces of this old refrain. Through the endless winters and the summer heat, I'm listening for your footsteps on the street. It doesn't matter how the years may fly, or how many stars fall from the sky. Though you walked away and the light grew thin, my soul still waits to let you back in. It's a patient kind of hurting, a long and steady ache, a heart that's always turning for a promise it can't break. Even if the dawn never finds my door, I'll stay right here on this lonely floor, still waiting in the shadow of the gate. My soul still waits. down and the shadows creep across the floor where I used to sleep. I put on a smile for the world to see, but this painted face isn't really me. The hallway's long and the kitchen's cold. I'm living in stories that were never told. I'm holding my breath till the sky turns black, waiting for the part where you might come back. And the moon is a witness to the things I hide, to the hollow wave that I keep inside. I wait for the stars to take their place, so I don't have to hide this broken face. Oh, the nights hide my tears from the morning light. They keep all my secrets in the middle of the night, when the world is sleeping and the streets are still. I let the river flow against my will. Every drop is a memory, every sob is a name. In the dark there's nobody left to blame. While the daylight sees a heart of glass, the nights hide my tears until they pass. I trace the pillow where you used to lie, and as the ceiling 1,000 times wide, the silence is heavy, it's a physical weight. A conversation that started too late. In the blur of the noon, I'm a pillar of stone, but at 3 a.m. I'm truly alone. I'm drowning in shadows, I'm lost in the blue, searching for fragments of me and of you. Oh, the nights hide my tears from the morning light. They keep all my secrets in the middle of the night, when the world is sleeping and the streets are still. I let the river flow against my will. Every drop is a memory, every sob is a name. In the dark there's nobody left to blame. While the daylight sees a higher glass. Hide my tears until they pass. Don't let the sun come out just yet. I'm not finished with this regret. I need the dark to be my friend, where the breaking doesn't have to end. Just one more hour in the velvet gloom before I have to leave this empty room. I'll dry my eyes, back to the acting, back to the lies. But the nights know. Standing at the crossroads of our street, but I can't find a rhythm for my feet. The map we drew is fading in the rain, and every landmark only whispers pain. I'm looking for the us I used to know, in the quiet places where we used to go. But the lights are out and the signs are gone, and I'm just a shadow waiting for the dawn.
The compass in my chest is spinning round, searching for a love that can't be found. I'm a traveler with no place to call home,
just a soul that's destined to roam. Oh, my heart feels lost in the wreckage of goodbye, beneath the cold and unfamiliar sky.
I'm reaching for a hand that isn't there, chasing after ghosts in the midnight air. Every road I take leads back to your door, but you don't live behind it anymore. Yeah, the world is wide,
but the path is crossed, and God, my heart feels lost.
I saw a picture in an old desk drawer of a version of me that doesn't exist no more. Back when the stars had a reason to shine, and I knew for certain that your heart was mine. Now I'm reading the stars like a foreign tongue, singing the songs that we never quite sung. I'm a stranger in my own skin tonight, just trying to find a flicker of light. Oh, my heart
Feels lost in the wreckage of goodbye, beneath the cold and unfamiliar sky.
I'm reaching for a hand that isn't dead, chasing after ghosts on the midnight air. Every road I take leads back to your door, but you don't live behind it anymore. Yeah, the world is wide,
But the path is crossed,
and God, my heart feels lost. You say that getting lost is how you find your way, but I've been wandering for 1,000 days. I'm tired of the searching, I'm tired of the sea. I just want the version of you that wasn't me. Still wandering through the blank, can't find the words to make you stay. Yeah, my heart feels
the mirror's blurred, I can't see my face. just a ghost of us in this empty space. I try to speak, but the words get stuck, like a rusted heart that's run out of luck. The rain outside is a rhythmic beat of all the ways I faced defeat. I told the world that I'm doing fine, but I'm drowning slowly in this design. And the salt on my skin is a map of the past, of a beautiful love that wasn't built to last. I don't need to say a single word, my silence is the loudest thing you've heard. Oh, tears know my pain better than I do. They fall for the dreams that didn't come true. A river of sorries, and please come back home, flowing through nights when I'm truly alone. They trace the lines where your touch used to be, setting the ghosts of our memory free. Every drop is a story, a dark, heavy stain in this lonely house. Only tears know my pain. I walk through the homes of our yesterday, searching for reasons you didn't stay. But the dust has settled on everything we planned, like a kingdom of salt built on sifting sand. My eyes are tired and my throat is dry, but the well never empties, no matter how I try. It's a language of sorrow I've learned to speak when my soul is tired and my heart is weak. Those tears know my pain better than I do. They fall for the dreams that didn't come true. A river of sorries, and please come back home, flowing through nights when I'm truly alone. They trace the lines where your touch used to be, setting the dose of our memory free. Every drop is a story, a dark, heavy stain in this lonely house. Only tears know my pain. They say let it out, let the healing begin. But the more that I cry, the more it sinks in that you're really gone, and the world's gone gray, and there's no magic words to make you stay. No more words, no more lies, just the salt and the cries, yeah, the tears. Only the tears know.
dial tone is the only voice I hear, ringing through the static of my fear. I'm staring at your name on this cold screen, caught in all the spaces in between. I've deleted every draft I tried to send, scared to face the fact that this is the end. But my fingers still hover o'er the glass, watching all the lonely minutes pass. And the silence in this room is getting loud, like a storm that's hidden in a pitch black cloud. I'm trying to be still, trying to be strong, but the feeling of you being gone is just too long. Oh, my heart still calling you across the dark, searching for a flicker, searching for a spark. It doesn't understand that the line went dead. It's ignoring every word the logic said. Through the hollow echoes and the midnight blue, my heart's still calling you. Yeah, it's still calling for you. I walk to the park where we used to sit, and for a second I could almost feel it, the ghost of your laughter, the ghost of your hand. But I'm just a stranger in a foreign land. They say, hey, get up, they say, move away, but my pulse is a signal that wants to stay. It's a frequency of longing, a desperate cry, sending out a signal to a vacant sky. Oh, my heart still calling you across the dark, searching for a flicker, searching for a spark. It doesn't understand that the light went dead. It's ignoring every word the logic said. Through the hollow echoes and the midnight blue, my heart's still calling you. Still ringing, still reaching, in the quiet, in the blue. My heart is still calling you. Still raining. The morning comes with its usual light, a pale blue light in a hollow sky. I've washed the pillows and I've changed the sheets, I've walked the pavement of our old retreats. They tell me time is a river, it flows away, but I'm still standing in that yesterday. The water's gone, but the ground is still wet, soaking in the parts I can't forget. And I try to tell myself I'm finally through with the ghost of us and the ghost of you, but the soul stays behind when the rain is all gone. The silent map
I keep carrying on. No, tears never truly dry. They just sink into the places where we used to lie. They're the ocean in my veins, the storm in my head, the unspoken words that we never quite said. You can wipe them away, you can hide from the light, but they're waiting for me in the middle of the night. It's a slow burning ache, a quiet goodbye, because tears never truly dry. I saw your reflection in a shop window pane, and for a heartbeat I forgot the pain. But when I turned around, it was just the air, leaving me breathless, gasping for a prayer. They say the soul has a way of moving on, but mine is a captive of a light that's gone. I'm a desert waiting for a drop of your grace, lost in the lines of a disappearing face. Oh, tears never truly dry. They just sink into the places where we used to lie. They're the ocean in my veins, the storm in my head, the unspoken words that we never quite said. You can wipe them away, you can hide from the light, but they're waiting for me in the middle of the night. It's a slow burning light, a quiet goodbye, because tears never truly dry. Is there a season where the soul turns to gold, or is this just a story that never gets old? I'm drowning on land, I'm shivering in heat, searching for a version of me that's complete, but I'm just a fragment, I'm just a stain in a world that's been washed by the rain. Still down, still there, the weight of the water, the weight of the prayer. No, they don't go away, they never truly dry. The moon is hanging low and cold, like a secret that's been oversold. I'm sitting on the edge of the bed, replaying every single thing you said. The glass of water's untouched on the nightstand, beside the ghost of where you used to land. I try to breathe, I try to keep it in, but the breaking starts under my skin, and the stars are blurring into gray as the memory of you starts to fray. I won't scream, I won't make a sound in this quiet where I'm being found. Oh, my tears still whisper your name to the wall. They're the only ones who saw us fall. The soft confession in the middle of the night, falling down like rain out of sight. They don't shout, they don't cry out loud. They're the silver lining in a heavy cloud. Even when the world thinks I'm doing fine, my tears still whisper that you're no longer mine. I find your scent in a sweater I wore, and I'm back behind that closing door. It's a quiet kind of violent ache, a heart that's too tired to even break. I want the holes in our dim lights to match the colors of these lonely nights. If I don't speak, then it isn't real, but the soft of my cheek is all I can feel. Oh, my tears still whisper your name to the wall. They're the only ones who saw us fall. A soft confession in the middle of the night, falling down like rain out of sight. They don't shout, they don't cry out loud. They're the silver lining in a heavy cloud. Even when the world thinks I'm doing fine, my tears still whisper that you're no just a drop. The silence, it won't stop. Yeah, they whisper, still whispering for you. hanging low and cold. The moon is hanging low and cold. The clock is ticking louder in the hall, tracing every shadow on the wall. I reached across the sheets to find your hand, but I'm just grasping at the shifting sand. The coffee's cold, the house is way too still. I told myself I'd heal, I know I will. But the silence has a way of screaming out what this empty room is all about. And the sun goes down like a heavy stone, leaving me here completely on my own. The hardest part of letting go is the part of me that's moving slow. Oh, the nights cry without you. The stars are turning gray. I'm living in the wreckage of the words we didn't say. Every breath is like a mountain. Every heartbeat is a bruise. It's a different kind of darkness, another one I had to lose. I saw your coat still hanging by the door. I couldn't move, it couldn't take no more. It smells like wood smoke and the month of June. Before the world went out of tune, I'm replaying every memory like a film, trying to find the ghost of who I am. But the mirror shows a stranger's tired eyes, reflecting back 1,000 long goodbyes. Oh, the nights cry without you. The stars are turning gray. I'm living in the wreckage of the words we didn't say. Every breath is like a mountain. Every heartbeat is a bruise. It's a different kind of darkness, and you're the one I had to lose. They say that time is a healer, but time is just a thief, stealing every second to leave me with this grief. I'm screaming at the ceiling, but the ceiling doesn't care. I'm reaching for the feeling that you're still standing there. We didn't scream, we didn't fight, we just faded into the night. Your voice turned cold like winter air. Words fell apart, but you didn't care. We sat in silence, miles apart, two strangers sharing a broken heart. I traced your shadow in empty space, memories I can't erase. Your eyes no longer looked like home, and somehow I felt alone. No final words, no last goodbye, just quiet tears we tried to hide. The loudest pain I've ever known was watching love die on its own. Love died in silence, no sound, no cry, just fading echoes of you and I. No shattered glass, no slammed doors, just empty hearts we can't restore. We let it slip through trembling hands like grains of time we couldn't stand. Now all that's left is me and this violence of love that died in silence. We used to laugh till the morning light. Now we don't leave, we say goodnight. Your touch became a ghost of past, a fading dream that couldn't last. I held on tight, you let me go in ways you'll never even know. The space between us grew so wide till love had nowhere left to hide. No broken plates, no angry scenes, just quiet loss behind the scenes. The coolest end I've ever known is loving someone who's already gone. Love died in silence, no sound, no cry, just fading echoes of you and I. No shattered glass, no slammed doors, just empty hearts we can't restore. We let it slip through trembling hands like grains of time we couldn't stand. Now all that's left is me and this violence of love that died in silence. Maybe loud pain would hurt less than this, than a quiet end we didn't resist. No final moment, no clear goodbye, just slowly watching something die. I'd rather you scream, I'd rather you break than this hollow feeling I can't escape, where nothing happened, yet everything's gone. Love died in silence, unheard, unseen, buried between what was and what's been. Oh, last embrace, no tears to show, just letting go. We're not letting go. Now I'm left with the quiet defiance stagnant. We just disappear, and somehow that hurts more than tears. I'm walking through the house like it's a cage. Another day, another empty page. I tried to fix the cracks, I tried to glue the pieces of the life I shared with you. But every time I think I found a spark, I'm just another shadow in the dark. The air is heavy and the walls are thin. I don't know where to let the light back in. And they tell me that I'll be okay with time, but every second feels like such a crime to breathe without you, to just exist in a world that's nothing but a cold gray mist. Oh, my heart feels broken in 1,000 ways. I'm lost inside the static of these lonely days. It's a weight I carry, a debt I can't pay, watching all our colors simply wash away. It's not just a crack, it's a jagged line separating your life away from mine. Yeah, it's heavy and it's cold and it's unspoken. God, my heart feels broken. Found your ring beside the kitchen sink. It made me stop, it made me have to think. Was it something that I did or didn't say that made you turn and walk the other way? Now the silence is a physical thing, a winter that will never turn to spring. I'm reaching out for what I used to know, but I'm just a witness to the final show. My heart feels in 1,000 ways. I'm lost inside the static of these lonely days. It's a weight I carry, the debt I can't pay, watching all our colors simply wash away. It's not just a crack, it's a jagged line separating your life away from mine. Yeah, it's heavy and it's cold and it's unspoken. God, my heart feels broken. Break me down to the very bone. I never knew I could be this alone. I'm screaming at the sky until I'm hoarse, but the stars just follow their empty course. Give me back the pieces, let me feel the sting. Anything is better than this, nothing. Can't fix it, can't hold it. It's shattered. walk into the house.